Alright, we picked up some new cards today for the decks. So we have some Donnie's bows. We have two of these. One's for my Ragos deck, and one is for my Gilgamesh deck. So we'll get into it. Let's review how these three different sellers package and ship their items. I don't like any of these, how they're shipped. We'll see how this is wrapped, how this one's wrapped, but I hate these cardboard protectors. We'll get into Donnie's bow first because I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting a Shadow Spear for Ragos for a long time. I'm building Gilgamesh as well. These were like 17 bucks each, so I got two of them. So because Shadow Spear is usually what, a $40, $50 card, and then if you don't want the basic printing, it goes up from there into the, I don't know, hundreds ish. Putting this tape on top is how you make people angry. Because how am I going to open this? You're in here with your thumb. I mean, the tape they used here is better than Scotch tape. Never used Scotch tape, so at least with my thumb I can crack it, and I don't have to stick a box cutter in here. But still, I have to crack it open, pull it out. All right, let's see how these look. We got two, like I said. Centering looks pretty good. Let's see how it looks on the back. Not bad. A little bit of whitening on the top, but that's on the back of the card. Not big deal, because we want to play these. These aren't for collecting. I just need two Shadow Spears. And also, I like Ninja Turtles, so I'm kind of leaning into this a little bit. I'm not excited about Universes Beyond, but let's get these protected. So, we have some perfect fit sleeves. Once a commander deck hits like 500 bucks, we double sleeve everything. Before that, it's kind of whatever. So, let's get them where they need to be. So this is our, we'll stick one of these in Gilgamesh for now, and then the other one we will take care of and put to the side. So we got Gilgamesh in our purple deck box, because this is, he's royalty around here, okay? Because this deck is crazy. So we just need to stick him in here. We'll give a little preview of what we got so far. We'll see how copying some non-legendary things go. But imagine if you get two Colossus Hammer for a couple mana. Chandra's Ignition sees the day. I actually ordered non-foil from a seller, and he sent me foil. Happens all the time. Reprints from Commander decks recently and some other stuff. This is actually the Reaver Cleaver. I didn't even realize this was in the Sonic Drops when I went to get the Pico Hammer. I was like, oh great, I need one of these too. And then a bunch of lands. So let's get this Donnie's bow put in our dual matte sleeves. We're going with this, I think it's called Fury. Now, do we call it Shadow Spear or do we call it Donnie's bow? We're going to go with Donnie's bow. There we go. So that's taken care of. We're going to leave this out because I'm not quite sure what else we have. And so Ragos, we use black sleeves. So we'll just put him in our matte black sleeve, and I'll go do Ragos another time. I don't know what's in this one. I hate opening these. This tab, it feels terrible. Tear here, see? And then it just rips. Tear here, and it rips. These suck. You send me cards in these, I'm going to be angry. Like, I feel like the people who send these never open them. These are terrible. Oh, look who it is. Two more cards for Gilgamesh. So we got the Gilgamesh printing of, I forget, Godo. That's going to go in the deck. And we need a Gorogoro because he's a samurai. And he can give haste. And that's the important thing here. We want Gilgamesh attacking when he hits the board. For two, we want his trigger twice the turn he hits the board. So let's just get two more sleeves. This deck is coming together. We probably need like another, I don't know, 20 cards or so, but we're getting there. And the deck is not double sleeved yet, but it's on its way. So we'll just sleeve these like normal for now. and we'll stick them in the deck. Some penny sleeves, they're in good condition, so we'll reuse them. And then let's get them in the deck. So we're going to the G's. Pretty quick. A, B, C, D, F. Godo. Well, we're doing Gilgamesh. Either way, he's in the same spot in the deck. All right. I actually had one of these a long time ago when I opened Final Fantasy, and I sold it. So now I'm just buying one right after selling it. Well, not right after, but... All right. Let's get this back in its box, because I know what the Spellfinder card is. And this is one of my biggest purchases as a Magic collector. So we got our other deck here. That deck is Rowan. And like everyone else, I'm building my Rowan as a dragon deck. So Spellfinder is here. They're using these two. Again, not a big fan. If you don't get the little tab when you rip that, it's a pain. And then it didn't pull all the way. So now we're finagling it. And I know it's in here. I want to not have anything go wrong. And there it is. An ancient copper dragon, my biggest purchase yet. Looks good. A little bit of whitening on the corner, but those cuts happen all the time. Otherwise, I agree. A near mint card, and we got it from Spellfinder, which I can't remember. It's like the online account of one of those big services that just buy all your bulk. And so where is this going? I never need any of these tokens. Please don't send me cards that I didn't buy. But I understand that they're your ads. I get it. But you can put that on your invoice. All right, just cleaning up the desk a little before we pull Rowan out. All right, so now the thing with Rowan though is I'm not sure what card this is going to replace. We got her in pink because Rowan's my princess. Okay, taking care of her. So, oh, here we go. Rebecca Gay signed Dark Ritual. This was from MB2. Now that these are discontinued, this might be going up in value a little bit. My friend got this signed for me at MagicCon Atlanta last year. I actually pulled the foil version of this as well. He wanted it, so we sold it to him, and he got them both signed. But it's kind of like, what do we replace here? I probably have some cards just in here filling in, like Soul Leader. Are we leaning into dragons all the way? And do we get rid of Soul Leader? That's kind of like stuff like that. Keen Duelist, stuff like that. This is actually, that's what we get rid of. That's what we get rid of. No, I mean, no, we're keeping him because he gives us mana, and that's what we need for this deck. So far, the Soul Leader is our likely candidate, just because it's not a dragon. We want this because it does damage to ourselves, so we're keeping it for a little bit. Wall of Blood's part of the combo, though. The thing is, do we want to lean into the combos that Rowan gives us, or do we just want to lean into our dragon theme? I think we remove both of these because we have a brass dragon on the way too. So I think we remove both of them and we put in our dragons and just lean into dragons and have fun playing dragons. So let's do that. We're going to get rid of Wall of Blood. Welcome home, baby. I think this is the most I've spent on a Magic card yet. So you go in. Right behind Rowan. Right where you belong. We'll look through the deck real quick. We already looked through all the dragons. We have a roaming throne in there. And then our spells, Demonic Tutor, Exsanguinate, Mana Geyser, SpongeBob, Night Whisper. Don't even know her. We'll start putting him back in the box. We'll keep him in the back because he's getting replaced. Reanimate, Stargaze, Toxic Deluge from Final Fantasy. That Dark Ritual, Return the Favor, trying to just change the game. This is an excellent card. Black Market Connections, Exsanguinate Blood. You know, Shared Animosity because we're leaning into dragons. Why not? Underworld Breach, I actually pulled this myself and held onto it for the right deck. And then same thing with this Cavern of Souls. I actually meant to sell the non-foil or sell the foil one and keep a non-foil, but here we are. I listed the wrong one because I had like 3 copies of every version. And then yeah, the rest of our lands. We're kind of all over the place. We need to unify our mountains. Our mountains are just like whatever we have. So I don't know. We're actually close. We'll eventually replace these with better lands. So maybe we're fine. Anyway, that's what came in the mail today for our decks. Hope you had some fun vicariously adding cards to decks.